Whether it's getting set up by this rule too, or it's Kishimoto betraying the entire Naruto fanbase by creating Boruto, the anime multiverse is full of, well, betraying, backstabbing, double-crossing. It happens in real life and it happens in the world of fantasy as well. So let's talk about a few of the biggest snakes in anime. I've had a very weird relationship with the oldest Quint, you know. It started as a neutral indifference, became a cold hatred, and now as of late it's back to being somewhat of a neutral indifference. Definitely still worst Quint by comparison, but I no longer believe she's quote unquote bad anymore. I mean bad, sure, but bad? Alright, who cares? What am I even talking about? Hex biscuits? Alright, chill. But the fact will always remain that Ichika is typically either loved or hated. There is zero in between at all. What's the reason for that, you may ask? Well, it's simple. Zero IQ brain dead little crybabies took it personally that their favorite little cinnamon roll ran off crying. Oh boo-hoo, save your tears for someone who cares, bars. Alright, I'm hating for no reason. I have no problem with Miku at all. Used to be my favorite Quint. But really though, it's bros before well-respected women, and vice versa is normally supposed to apply, I'm pretty sure. The Nakano Quints built their entire relationship around togetherness and family. If one Quint suffers, the other four suffer with her. If one Quint is happy, the other four are happy with her. But the instant a boy comes into their lives, morals get thrown out the window for the eldest sister. Sabotaging your siblings on multiple occasions, constantly lying and deceiving, and ultimately betraying the exact foundation that your sisterly relationship is made on. Ichika made season 2 of the anime almost impossible to not get frustrated with, and she did even more in the manga. The dagger, of course, was when she made poor little Miku run off crying, but that certainly wasn't the only time in the show where she snaked her sisters. It's just the most prominent one. So while Ichika may have technically done the most for her sisters, she also did the most to them as well. Ichika, the backstabbing sister, also Nino best Quint. In an attempt to make an alliance with Overhaul, Shigaraki lent him some of his goons twice, and Toga, TT, by twice. That was a double entendre. Twice is a character universally enjoyed because he's a quirky and fun guy. Toga is a character universally enjoyed because she's crazy and cute. No, actually, in between these two characters, a case could be made for both of them being severely misunderstood in their verse, especially Toga with the most recent manga chapters. But being a quote-unquote snake, if used properly, can actually gain you a little bit of respect. In the case of Twice and Toga, this betrayal actually proved to show how loyal they really were, but especially Toga. So let's hyper-focus on her for a minute. The League of Villains in season 4 knew they had to get it back in blood. So when Toga saw her mans get offed like fodder, it was up for this schoolgirl. She went Toga undercover and played the role to a T to gain the trust of Overhaul and the Yakuza. But at the slightest hint of opportunity to snake this dude who she had a hit out for, she took it. Abandoned the group, leaked intel to her gang, and leaked intel to the ops. That was the most quick, slick, sly, infamous, and savage betrayal I've ever seen from the most innocent looking girl. As innocent as she can possibly look. You gotta feel for Pineapple Head. He lost his brother from another mother, his pops from a different cup, and his other brother from another mother. Hate him all you want, but Blackbeard is the most pirate in One Piece. He went under the wing of the world's strongest man for a while, but as soon as the opportunity to gain power came along, he showed his true pirate colors and pounced. And then he bounced. He betrayed his boy and killed him before stealing a devil fruit. Once his commander pursued him, he took him out and turned him over to the literal ops, which set up a war between his previous family and his family's mortal enemy. And not only did he do that, but he showed up at said war, snuck his former pops, stole his power, and then hit the jets. Marco and gang knew they had to get it back in blood for Thatch, Ace, and Whitebeard. But when they pulled up on Blackbeard for round 2, they somehow lost. Like, actually, how did they lose? I know Blackbeard's fruit is crazy, but y'all are the Whitebeard pirates, bruh. Like, 500 v1 pretty much. Come on now. And that is how I know the Whitebeard Pirates are the sorriest Yonko crew to ever exist. Blackbeard is single-handedly the biggest snake in One Piece, and I ain't even mad at it. He betrayed his crew and swapped sides to become a warlord before then betraying the Marines and becoming a Yonko. At this point, I wouldn't even be surprised if the dude betrays his own crew for the sake of finding the One Piece. A scumbag, but at least he's the GOAT scumbag. Now, like all my videos, we'll only talk about 3. There are other obvious snakes in anime like Aizen from Bleach, Griffith from Berserk, or the gang from AOT, and I purposefully avoided those ones because everyone knows them. So go ahead and comment your most loved or most hated snakes in anime. Like, subscribe with that notification bell on so you'll be notified when more videos like this one drop. Why did I say it like that? I'm gonna catch y'all boys and girls in the next one, alright? We out this piece. Yup.